What's going on, everybody? Or whoever's watching. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Not sure who's watching. I feel like there's a couple people. So just type a comment if you can hear me okay. Looks like we got a couple people. All right. Cool. Thanks, Adam. Okay, so sounds like everybody can hear me, and I'm recording this, and I'll post it up later. Basically, what I wanted to do today was just kind of give a brief overview of the University of Wynn. I'm sure some of you have heard about it, maybe some of you haven't. Basically, it's an online school that Dustin Lee and I created. Um, its purpose is to help you bracket or index race. So this school is not about teaching you to ride. There's some classes and stuff out there. I know Chris Moore does a class teaching you how to ride. This school is all about teaching you how to win races and win more rounds. So basically, like I said, I just kind of wanted to give another overview of the program and what all it involves. And I also wanted to take a minute to just kind of explain my progression over the years because I know that there's plenty of racers out here that probably have even seen the school and have probably honestly thought, what am I going to learn? How can I get something from this? So, um, that's kind of why I wanted to go over, my history and my progression to hopefully explain some things. So, basically, real quickly, and try and give you guys the short version. I grew up all my life around drag racing, been at the drag strip since I was a little boy. So to say that I knew plenty about drag racing, I think is pretty fair. But that being said, even after basically 15 years of, being around drag racing and learning about drag racing and then starting to drag race myself, I basically had one idea of what bracket racing was, and that was to do the best you could to predict your ET, dial it in, and then try and run as close as you can to that ET, while obviously trying to cut a reasonably good red light. So I feel like that's what most everybody's at least idea of bracket racing is, and that was mine for the longest time. It actually wasn't until I invested and actually bought Luke Bogacki originally had basically, I think it was like 75 written tutorials. I bought his program. It was a one-time fee, and I studied those lessons. I learned them, and I read them, and I reread them, and then I went to the racetrack and started practicing those. So my point to this little story is that I credit a lot of my techniques and strategies and success to learning them, and I learned them through reading different lessons. And like I said, shout out to Luke Bogacki because without him, I definitely wouldn't be the racer I am today. So my point in all this is to say that despite spending years at the drag strip, there was still a shitload of information I just didn't understand. So, basically, if you don't know about spot dropping or holding numbers, or if you think that sandbagging is a bad thing, like, no offense, but you're wrong. Like, you're going to win way more rounds by implementing various strategies, identifying situations, so on and so forth. So, like I said, basically, I just wanted to give a little background and let y'all know that there's plenty to learn. Even if you think you know everything there is, there's probably still some stuff you can learn. And to that matter, I am still a paying member of Luke's school. He's progressed over the years, and he has a phenomenal car-oriented drag racing school for bracket index racing and that such. And I'm a paying member of his program because I know I can still learn things. And to kind of tag along with that, I've learned so much over the last couple months since starting this program with everybody. So, anyways, that's my little spill on that. Like I said, I just kind of want to get in that to let everybody know, you can still learn more. I learn every time I apply myself and read lessons or even just talking with school members. So right now, what I want to do is kind of go over what the website looks like, because basically you sign up and you pay to be a member of the website, and then I'll kind of show you how that works. Um, let's see here. Make sure I can share my screen. Okay. So I should be sharing my screen right now. Let me know if you can see that. Looks like a bunch of stuff going on right now. I don't know who all's still on here. Let me know if you can see the screen though. Just kind of want to verify that everybody can see it first. Not sure if Adam or Michael are on here. Give it a couple seconds. So just let me know in the comments if you can see the shared screen. Because otherwise it probably won't make sense if you can't see the shared screen. Okay, thank you, Adam. Thank you. Okay. So basically, once you're a paid member of the website, you can access the private sections. Right now, you can see we have a private forum, kind of reminiscent of the old Psycho Bike days, if y'all remember that. You can see basically this is an open forum. You know, I post stuff in here. Dustin posts stuff in here. Members, any paying members allowed to post in here. And it's just a great area to kind of build a community. So, you know, we have announcement sections. You know, we have race wins. We congratulate all our race winners and send out medallions and awards to them. So, like I said, really anything you can think of, this is a great place. Announcements, that's where I'll post stuff. We have Zoom calls almost every week. So, you know, go in here and I let all the members know about our Zoom calls. I post up links. We send out emails. Like I said, it's just a forum for anything you'd like to discuss or talk about. You know, we have sections, you know, for anything, sections specific to course questions, staging, clutch setup and tuning. That Dustin helps out a lot. So, like I said, just kind of want to go over that. Then the main section is, of course, your courses. So once you're logged in, you can access all the courses. They're laid out pretty self-explanatory. You know, you kind of got the welcome, the understanding basics, mastering basics, so on and so forth. But let's just say you're more of an advanced racer and you want to start going to these big money car events. Okay, well, we've got a section for that, racing against cars. So this is kind of just an example of how it's laid out. So once you're in this section, it gives you a little bit about the section, and then you have these different courses. So you just click on it, and you can see there's you know, a written tutorial here that's laid out. It's even got examples, photos. This one I've not done the audio version, but I will do that. So basically, every course is also going to have an audio version. So I'll give you an example of that. Let's just go to understanding the basics. So you can see here, we got basically 8 sections for that. And, you know, these are the core strategies that if you don't know about, then I'm sorry to say you probably need to sign up. You know, you're either the dialer, the driver, or the spot dropper. So, like I said, once you click on the course, you'll see the embedded video, which is, it's actually an audio version, but you can listen to these if reading's not your thing. And I get it. You know, we all have busy lives, and sometimes just listening is even better. So, like I said, every course will have an audio version, finishing up some of those, and you can kind of just get an overview of, you know, what's going on here. All of our weekly meetings, that's another thing. I feel like that's one of the highlights of, you know, our program is the weekly Zoom meetings. So you can see every meeting is recorded, and then it's also posted up. So you can see Dustin and I's ugly mug when we had our very first meeting. We do these almost every week. I think we've only missed one. You can see, I mean, these are basically hour-long meetings to discuss any questions you have with the courses or a racing experience you had, whatever it is. It's all up to y'all. So let's see here. All right, we're back to just me. So, anyways, like I said, just kind of wanted to give a brief overview. Those are the main parts of the course. You have all your online courses, which are written tutorials and also audio versions. We're going to eventually get to some video versions as well. And then you also have a built-in forum that's at your access, for every member. We actually just literally probably 20 minutes ago, I started a private Facebook group to make it easier for members to also communicate back and forth. So we have that. We do weekly, monthly cash giveaways. We have Ralphie and Platinum General Services giving away a custom Vanson race suit at the end of the year. Also an AGV carbon fiber helmet. You've probably seen some members getting these badass medallions that Todd Heiser came up for our race winners. So anytime a member wins a race, they get a medallion to kind of commemorate that. Just something we want to do. So, like I said, this is kind of a short version, but wanted to go over it. And my main objective was just to say, I know there's plenty of people that have probably heard, seen, wondering what the school's about. It's really about increasing your chances to win one given round, because anytime you win a race, it's a cumulative achievement of multiple round wins strung together. So you don't win a race by, well, usually by just winning one round. It's usually multiple rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 6 rounds, whatever it may be. Usually you're going to get a lucky round, but the main thing to take away is that as long as you learn one thing to turn on that one extra win light, that could be the difference between, landing in the winner's circle or going home the loser. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out directly to me or to Dustin. Just like I said, I want to give an overview and kind of get everybody in the loop. So appreciate y'all taking the time, and this will be posted up as a video as well. So thanks, everybody.